Hi everyone, this is Althea, and this is another edition of Models on the Rise. And I basically talk to models who are here in the Boston and New England area really making a name for themselves. Today I have with me is Iva Nicole. How are you?
Good, and you, Althea?
I'm good. So let's talk about you in this modeling world. Tell us a little about yourself, background-wise.
Well, I was born in San Juan, Puerto Rico, and I came to Massachusetts when I was a young girl and basically resided here. I went to Framingham High School, I graduated there. Then I went to Anna Maria College for a scholarship. And after 2 years, I kind of was like, this is not me. I wasn't trying to be a law student or do anything of that corporate world stuff.
Right.
And I've always had a passion for fashion, and I kind of stopped that and invested in myself and trying to break into the industry and build my connections and everything, and so far it's been good. I'm opening my own store called Exclusive Music Meets Fashion.
Ooh.
So we're gonna create a placement for emerging designers that they'll be able to showcase their design and able to sell it, because there's not that many of stuff around there where I'm from that showcases that type of stuff.
Right, so you really got some good things that are going on for you since you started your modeling career.
Yeah.
So how long have you been modeling?
I've almost 2 years.
2 years,
Yes.
and you're to the point where you're going to be now starting your own store.
Yeah, I feel like, I just feel like, I'm getting older, and I mean, not older, but still, I just feel like you can't model for the rest of your life, and you
Right.
definitely have to do something that you got to start branding yourself and start doing something that's going to be on the long run, and I feel like that's going to open many opportunities for me, and maybe I could start doing a chain of stores.
Fun,
You never
yeah.
know.
It's fabulous.
So hopefully everything goes good, and
Go from there.
Yes.
So are you with an agency right now?
Yes, I am.
And who are you with?
I'm with Chic Models out in LA and also at Wyatt Agency. I'm in the talks with Wilhelmina. They call me back, so hopefully that's good. But I am shopping around in Boston.
Okay.
I do want to be with an agency that's credible and that's gonna look out for the best of me and not sign with them and not find any work.
Right. Take us through the process of how is it that you were able to get to an agency? Because maybe people think, oh, I could just drop off a headshot and then they'll call me right away. Is it easy to get into it? What's the process?
Really, you really need to look for a good photographer, because if you show up in there and, usually you could submit online, but if you don't have a good headshot or a good portfolio, strong one, they won't even look at you,
Okay.
So you definitely need to choose your work wisely and, do your research and find a photographer that's known or that actually works with the agency. There's plenty out there. And, just start from there. And, sometimes you'll get shot down. They'd be like, oh, you're not the look that we're looking for, but you shouldn't let that hold you back.
Take us through the process of the importance of finding a good photographer for your headshot, because we know and understand that that's what gets you your jobs. That's the first thing that agencies and casting directors look at.
Yeah.
So how is it in terms of finding a good photographer for your headshots? What are things that a upcoming model should look for?
Definitely, they don't really like the glamour look. I mean, if you're gonna have a headshot, it should be very commercial, especially out here in New England, because they're not in the fashion kind of thing.
Right.
They want to look for something commercial-like. So the better that shows your features, not so much makeup, very natural is the best. Smiley. That's what they like, and sometimes they'll like it just to get your foot in the door, but they always shoot you again with their own photographer. So it's fine, these are good enough for you to be in the agencies, but now you have to do our own portfolio, and they set up a photo shoot with their own photographer, and they kind of do it like that, from my own experience at least.
Okay. So what has been your favorite shoot to date so far?
Wow, it's really hard to choose from.
The most favorite one.
I guess I did a shoot in a castle. It was really nice with Stuart Smith. That was pretty cool. It was in the rain, freezing, but the shots came out really nice, and it's every shoot is different, and kind of every shoot, but You know, I guess that one was like the most exotic one of all.
Last question, what is the best advice you give to someone who's now trying to break into this rough and tough modeling world?
I guess stay persistent and consistent. Just because, you know, you're gonna find some bump in the roads. I mean, you know, there's gonna be castings. They're gonna be like, oh no, we don't need you, or you this or that. But you know, you shouldn't let nothing hold you back. I mean, if you really do love it, and if it's in your blood, you just gotta go and get it, and just be a go-getter, and you know, you'll be fine.
Eva, thank you so much for sharing your wisdom with us, and I hope that, you know, a lot of upcoming models here can take your words of wisdom and can apply it, and wish you all the best in your modeling career and for your store. Definitely, you know, come back and let us know for Style Up what's going on, and we'll love to come out and support you with your big grand opening and the success of it and everything.
Yeah, so, thank you so much for having me. And
no problem.
Hopefully all the ladies out there will take this into consideration. Thank you for having me.
Thanks. So once again, I'm Althea, and this is Model on the Rise, and see you next time.